Hey, welcome to the holiday-themed Snapped Windsor podcast show, where today we're sitting down with Sean from Windsor Fire, who's running Sparky's Toy Drive, and with Mike from the Children's Aid Society and their holiday programs and Teddy Bear Holiday Jam. Enjoy the episode. Hey everybody, I am here with Sean Costello with Windsor Fire and coordinator of Sparky's Toy Drive. Sean, thanks for coming in.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
And tell me a bit about what Sparky's Toy Drive is and how did you get involved?
Sparky's Toy Drive helps children in our community from the ages of 0 to 14 who are dealing with families who are financially burdened. Mm-hmm. So, paying the bills and that, they don't have a lot of money left over for Christmas. And Sparky's Toy Drive always believes that every child shouldn't go out without a gift at Christmas time. So as far as my involvement, about 4 years ago, as my kids got older, I wanted to get more involved in the community, so I called our association to originally get involved in our benefit fund, which does wonderful things in the community. And when I called them, they presented me with the opportunity to take over Sparky's Toy Drive from John McRae, who had run it before, and it's been quite rewarding for me.
What has it been like the past 4 years for you?
Busy, a whirlwind. Yeah. But very gratifying in that you're surrounded with such a positive energy. I think as well as everybody who lives in this community, one of the most giving communities, the generosity, unbelievable. So great to be a part of that.
And tell me a bit about what the scale is like. Like, how many toys do you have coming in? How many families are you serving?
Last year we did approximately 1,300 families and, like I said, 3,200 children. Right. So our toy bags we make up gift bags, compiling different things. You'll get a game, a piece of clothing, a book, a sports ball, stuff like that. But it usually averages around $80. So I don't know. You'd have to do the math there. So $80 times 3,200. Yeah. It's a mountain of toys.
Right. A mascot for Windsor, or
Sparky is originally a fire safety dog.
Got it.
But so we've used him, and he's very effective in the community. I mean, the kids love him, and when the kids are happy, the parents are happy, and donations are given. So we try to get Sparky out to as many events as possible.
And the reason I ask is because the Sparky's Toy Drive is unique to this area.
Absolutely, yeah. I think if you go London and past north that way, Toy Mountain is the big toy drive, but here in Windsor, Sparky's Toy Drive has seemed to have taken off, and being part of the fire department, we love it. We love giving back to the community. It's something we love doing, so we hope to keep it going for many more years.
And can you tell me some of the reactions of the people that you've served, or if you've seen them in later years?
Yeah, absolutely. And I welcome you and Snap to come out to our distribution. It's wonderful to see. I compare it to your child's face on Christmas morning, except for us, it's the parent's face picking up the gift. You get that same reaction. So, again, great to be a part of.
Right. Okay, so how can people be a part of it?
Yeah, so they need to register, and in past years we've had late registration in that, but it's just so much work that this year you have to register to be a part of it, and we've done our best to make it as easy as possible for everyone in the community. So we've set up 3 locations: one in the east side, one in the central, and one in the west side. And if I can briefly tell those, so Friday, February 24th. From 9 to 4, we're at Forest Glade Community Center. So if you live in the east side, that's easily accessible there.
And this is to register if you want to receive
If you
Toys,
want to
okay.
receive toys for your children, yeah. So if you go to our website, Sparky's Toy Drive Windsor.com, it has all the information on what you need to bring to that registration as well as the locations. Then Saturday, November 25th from 9 to 4, we're at Hotel du Grace Healthcare in the West End there on Prince Road. And then on Friday, December 1st, 9 to 4 again at the Windsor International Aquatic Center downtown.
Great. And what are the qualifications for someone to be able to receive toys?
So you have to bring your residency, your kids' birth certificates and such, and then proof of income, whether it be a T4 or Ontario Works or something along that lines. And as far as a dollar limit, we don't have one. We do it on a case-to-case basis and try to help out anyone we can.
Got it. And what about on the donation side if people want to give gifts? How can they do that?
Absolutely. We try to make it as easy as possible. The easiest way, we have a lot of drop-off locations in the city. The first one being all the fire halls in Windsor.
Okay.
So
and is that year-round?
Well, we don't get too many donations off, but usually it started, we got a bunch of gifts at the fire halls now. I see them coming in. So we put out the signs out front. And again, if you go on the website, all the drop-off locations and addresses are listed there. Devonshire Mall's another one. We partnered with all the Canadian Tires in Windsor. So.
Great. And what is the website?
Sparky's Toy Drive Windsor.com.
Perfect. And what other events do you have? You have a couple other fundraisers, right?
Yeah, we have a lot of events, a lot of community partners that put on events, but we have a couple upcoming. Sunday at 11 o'clock, Santa's Arrival at Devonshire Mall. We'll be out there giving some gifts to the kids and hoping to get some monetary donations from people in the community. Next Friday, we have Black Friday at Tecumseh Mall. We'll be in the food court from 9 to 1, accepting donations. And then that night, we're back at the WFCU for the Spit Game. We do our Fill the Boot campaign, so we're hoping for donations there as well.
Perfect. All right. Is there anything else you want to add here?
No, I'd like to thank a few people that really want no credit, but have helped us out immensely. I want to give a shout out to the Rose City Islamic Center, who have housed our toys and been our facility to sort and put into groups for the last 4 years. They've done a wonderful job. Unfortunately, they're under construction now, and Sparky's without a doghouse for a bit, but they've been great. People like Parker Construction, Jim Parker there gives us a cube van every year. When we got kicked out there of Rose City for their construction, Wolverine Freight stepped up and gave us 2 trailers to put all our stuff in for free. So you constantly get these things from people in the community, and like I said, great to be around these people.
Right. So for the next year, you are looking for storage.
We are. So if there's anybody out there who has, we need probably at least 2,000 square feet, about the size of a grade school gymnasium.
A lot of toys.
It is. It's quite a process, but again, very rewarding and worthwhile.
All right. And if we could get that website one more time.
Yeah, Sparky's Toy Drive Windsor.com. There's a lot of information on there. If you want to give, receive, or even make a donation, you can make a donation right on that website. So
that's Sparky's Toy Drive Windsor.com. This is Sean Costello with Windsor Fire. He's doing a lot of work here, and we hope that we have your support to get. It's a lot of toys that are going out at Gymnasium Fall. Sparky's Toy Drive Windsor.com.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming in today.
Thanks very much.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody. I'm here with Mike Clark with the Children's Aid Society, and Mike is here to tell us a bit about Children's Aid Society, Children's Aid Foundation, and your holiday programs. Welcome, Mike.
Thank you very much, Dan.
Thank you. To be here. Yeah, great to see you. And tell me a bit about your role at Children's Aid.
I'm the manager of public relations and fund development, and my role is really to work with the community, with our community partners, to really educate people about the role of the society and the community and all the wonderful proactive programs that we have that help to really strengthen our children and the families that we serve.
So you're telling me outside that there is a difference between the Children's Aid Society and the Children's Aid Foundation. So could you start with what is the Children's Aid Society?
Yeah. The Windsor Essex Children's Aid Society was established in 1899. So it's been going strong
Mhm.
for an awful long time. And it is really mandated by the provincial government for child abuse protection, to protect the children of our community.
Mhm.
So it has its own board of directors. The Windsor Essex Children's Aid Foundation has its own separate board, its own charitable number, but its mandate is to really support the mission of the Children's Aid Society.
Mhm.
And what it does by that is it generates community support for programs that really nurture children, empower youth, and strengthen the
Mhm.
families that we serve.
Mhm.
And those programs include the fact that we send about 375 children to camp every summer. About 50 youth take advantage of bursaries. We give out about 900 new backpacks at back to school time. About 880 families receive our
Mhm.
support at Christmas time. So all of those things, again, contribute to the well-being of the people that we serve.
Mhm. And what would you say are some misconceptions that people have about the Children's Aid Society?
Well, I think, people think sometimes that Children's Aid just deals in the negative,
Mhm.
because, we deal with things that are very challenging, very
Mhm.
difficult, family matters that are sometimes blow up because of dependency issues, the way the economy is, a lot of things that we especially have felt in our area over the years. So, sometimes we have to go in there to lend a helping hand or do what we need to do to assure that a child is really being well taken care of and that they are protected.
Mhm.
But the thing that people probably don't realize as much is that a big part of our mandate is to offer these types of programs, which really are to get families back on
Mhm.
track, to offer them some basic skills about, how they can really even cook a meal,
Mhm.
things they can do to help keep their own home, do budgeting, that kind of thing. A lot of child rearing types of things about how to actually take care of a baby, take
Mhm.
care of your child. In most cases with families that we work with, the idea is to strengthen them, get them back on track so they can really, on their own, go out and be a
Got it.
complete family unit
Got
again.
it. And do you have any stories or examples of cases where that's happened?
Yeah, we have a lot of great stories,
Yeah.
especially with our youth. Uh, and one thing we do now that we used to be really shy about doing before is we put our youth out there, and we have a group called the Youth Advisory Committee,
Mhm.
which includes a number of our youth that receive services from
Mhm.
the Children's Aid. Many of them have grown up in foster homes. Some have been in their own homes and, again, received the assistance that we needed to provide. But now they're doing very well. They advocate for other youth. Uh, they're seeking post-secondary
Mhm.
education. They fundraise for different
Mhm.
causes of their own, including international causes. And they come to many of our events and
Mhm.
really tell their
Mhm.
story.
Mhm.
And their story is a journey. It's
Mhm.
gone from some very difficult times to the point that they're at now. And they're really, many of them, very close to becoming great contributing
Mhm.
members of the community.
Great. Great. It's good to hear.
Mhm.
And so to support all of that, you do fundraising.
We do,
And one of the main ways is with this holiday program, correct?
yes.
Tell me about the holiday program here.
Well, the holiday program is probably one of our largest programs. We provide support
5 minutes.
to over 880 families
Mhm.
during the holidays. And those are people that we provide services to. And that includes, providing a holiday meal, providing clothing, providing toys, things people might need.
Mhm.
Now, there's ways that people can do this. People can either adopt a family, and
Mhm.
we have a lot of individuals, organizations, and businesses that do that. And what our community initiatives coordinator would do is give you a wish list of what those families' needs are, and then you can basically go shopping and fill the list.
Mhm.
Or if you don't have time to do that, we certainly welcome monetary donations, and we'll be able to do that type of work for you.
Great. And you have an event coming up as well.
We do. The Teddy Bear Holiday Jam taking place on Saturday, November 25th at the Capitol Theater. It's at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and it precedes the Winterfest Parade downtown. Kids can bring their teddy bear, stuffed animal. We have Dan the Music Man coming from Toronto. Will be a great afternoon, and people can purchase tickets on Eventbrite.
Great. And what can they expect at this event? What kind of event is it?
It's a fun afternoon for families.
Got it.
I think really getting you in the Christmas spirit. You can a great afternoon to interact with your children, to get up, sing some songs, dance together. There will be an afterglow after with Christmas cookies, hot chocolate. And again, it's at the Capitol Theater, which is a wonderful classic venue and so conducive to the Christmas season.
Great. And where can people go to learn more?
About the holiday?
About the holiday program and about the event.
Okay, they can go to www.wecaf.on.ca. That's wecaf.on.ca. Or they can call 252-1171 and extension 3210.
Great. Okay, is there anything else you'd like to add?
I don't think so. Just to point out that, again, we are funded, the Children's Aid Society, for mandated services by the government. But again, our foundation, everything they do to really enrich the quality of lives of kids in our community is all done by the people of our community and by community support.
And just to make sure people really understand, can you give more examples of what the specific things that the foundation supports and how those are different from...
Yeah, the foundation is in the midst actually of a campaign called You Can Write a Child's Story. And again, there's a number of ways you can do that. And as I indicated, the holiday program is one. We send a number of children to camp every summer. You can assist a youth with a bursary with post-secondary education. We have an art therapy program, music therapy program. We provide about 900 backpacks to kids as they return to school every fall, and it goes on and on. So there's so many different ways that if people have an interest, that we'd be glad to speak to them about how they can write a child's story.
Great, thank you. That was a lot. And if one of those or more speaks to you, please consider supporting the Children's Aid Foundation, whether through their holiday program or the Teddy Bear Jam. And Mike, thanks for coming in today.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks. Take care. Thanks for watching. Check out more episodes at WePodcast.ca, and we will see you next time.